impressions?
Not bad. You know, I'd like to watch the film, but you know, I thought to finish up what we put them through for 2 straight weeks, I thought it was pretty sound. Had a few penalties, but I expected that. I told them to call it hard. If it was close, call it, and they did. And thought we had some good lanes for quarterback runs, and you know, those were being blown dead. I'm not sure how far we'd get those, but continue to be impressed with some of those young backs and what they're doing. Dante, you know, made a wonderful catch in the red zone, which is big for us. I thought the quarterbacks played okay. There was a couple of things, you know, obviously I'm not happy with, but I thought they were a little more consistent today.
The way your backs ran for the tackle.
I thought we had a script that we were following on play calls, but I really thought if we were in the course of the game, there were some first down plays where we crammed some things in there for 4 yards that we probably would call a little different to try to get us in third and a little short. I thought the backs have continued to run hard. Nick Parker's come on and helped. Those young ones are doing it. We held out Mackey a good bit. I don't think he got 1 or 2 carries. Nothing's wrong with him. Just take care of him and get those young guys some more looks. But I think we all thought we were invisible. Aaron Mars had some pancake blocks on the edge that really showed what we all think he can be.
Specifically, it seemed like Mathers really had a good day. What do you think about him?
I'm crazy about our 2 young backs. I think Jaden and Octavius are phenomenal kids, competitors. They have not missed a snap of fall camp. I mean, they've been beat on and hit. You guys are there. You know, we had gone live every single day. We had pads on, and they bounce up after every one and get back and go again. And I know they beat up and sure, but we're proud of them.
What are your thoughts on handling red shirts with them, or is that not even a thought at this point?
No, not in my mind right now. I don't think we can. Wish we could. You know, we may go into it. We'll talk about it game week, could possibly maybe holding 1, but we're probably going to let them loose.
Because you're blowing the quarterback's dead, how hard is it to judge the running, particularly Brunetti?
Very hard. Matt Austin, our official out there from SEC, his crew, we appreciate them being here. They helped us out a lot. But you know, that's what he kept saying. I think he would have got more. You know, I don't know. And then you know, scrambles. You know, Barry's elusive, and so is Bo to a certain extent. So it's hard to tell, but we'll find out soon.
Did you feel like this week that the offense kind of made up some ground on the defense?
I did. I think they're starting to understand it more. Quarterback play has been a little better, but the biggest improvement is the offensive line and just getting more cohesive in those guys playing up there and getting on the same page at the pace we ask them to go, because it's not like a old-fashioned offense, but a more traditional offense, I should say. You know, identifies the fronts and who's working and who, and you know, we don't have time to do that. And so it's not the easiest thing to be. I've said all along, in this offense, the O-line is the last group to get it, because they get a lot of pitchers up there, particularly from Dave and our defense. So that's been a process, and they continue to get better.
What are your thoughts about the defense right now?
I wish we tackled better. I think we haven't tackled solidly in the live situations we've been in. It's hard to tell because we got some key people out too. You know, Charles and Wesley and Cliff, you know, being out, and Uriah. You know, that's 4 guys we're counting on, and hopefully they'll all be back this week, or Charles the next week. But you know, I think that would help us, but we're a little thin in the back end, especially. Our front's playing really, really hard, and then get Channing in there and get him some reps, see if he can't help us in the 3rd down package at least. But we've got to be solid tacklers, and it seems like we've given up too many big plays. You know, we can't allow that.
After 2 weeks, what's it been like? I know there's got to be some days where you think we're going to be all right, and some days where you're like, how are we going to win a game?
I never know, man. At Arkansas State last year, I remember telling my wife, I don't know if we'll win a game. You know, I don't. Because you go against each other, and you know, I've been here since, obviously, January coaching, or whenever we started spring in April, and all we do is go against each other. And that's you know, I don't know any coach that is new like me and hadn't played a game with them really knows what you have. You know, if you've been here 3 or 4 years, you know what you did the last year against your competition, and you kind of have an idea. But you know, I don't want to judge them on last year because I think there was a lot of variables that probably wasn't an adequate reflection. And it's just hard for me to take. I look forward to it, to finding out.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.